How's it going, guys? Welcome into Rover Sports here. And for this session, I wanted to get back to kind of the film reviews. And I understand that to purchase a telestrator, which is the yellow clips that like Brett Coleman and all the fancy guys have that do film reviews, that's going to cost $500. So eventually I will be able to uphold that device. I'm hopefully going to get it soon. Other than that, just trying to study some football. And I was talking to my guy Jet Central, and basically today with the offensive coordinator Matt LaFleur going to the Tennessee Titans, I decided that I wanted to cover the best offense in football. And I know that the 49er fans, the Niner Empire that really follow this channel are going to say that they're, the best offense with Jimmy Garoppolo, and I like Jimmy a lot. But I think that the coach of the year, Sean McVay, and these and these LA Rams should also be analyzed. So we're going to go to some plays that I really like from them. And we're just going to decipher kind of what's going on in some of these plays, okay? So this is against the Colts. This is week 1. Going to try to pick about 8 plays from each half, okay? From each half of football. So here what we see is this is strict cover 2. Cover 2, again, trying to learn things, is that here you actually have a safety coming down. So now it's flipping to cover 1. Cover 1 is basically where the free safety, is back and the strong guy safety is coming up. And this safety played aggressive all day long. So now Jared Goff knows that, this side of the field, one of these sides of the fields is going to be open. So basically, here's a throw to Robert Woods, and this is a design play from Sean McVay because they're trying to manipulate this linebacker. This linebacker is the only guy that can really get in the middle of this pass play. And here they love Sammy Watkins, on this cornerback. He gives him a little shake here. The defender doesn't put his hands on him. He's too physical and big. But this stutter by Jared really helps this play go because Jared, you're going to see the stutter right here. Here's the stutter. This gets the linebacker to bite, and then it's the Sammy right there, and it's an easy little completion against this cover 1 shell. So here we go in real time, kind of, going to come into the frame there, and it's a easy completion that's cleaned up pretty well by the safety. All right, so it's 1st and 10 now, 1st and 10. And here we go. Again, you're going to see kind of a cover 1 look. You're going to see 8 in the box. So pretty much here it's man. I would run a nice little out pattern right around here. And now you're going to get Sammy Watkins is even saying, "Hey Jared, it's 1-on-1 on this side." So, I don't know why the Colts were playing this aggressive, just letting Jared Goff, just pretty much try to pick them apart. But this is strict cover 1. This is a very inviting offense to go against. And there you go. It's play action fake. You hold these linebackers. These linebackers aren't athletic enough on the Colts to get back and defend. And I guess they have Sammy running over here, where I wish you can audible Sammy out to an out pattern. You'd probably get some more because this kid can't lock up Sammy. That's even holding down the field on Sammy right there. So listen, this Butler guy, is not going to be able to lock up Sam. In fact, hold on. Yeah, that's holding there. But that's a good throw by Jared, a good hole shot there. As you're going to see here, these linebackers here, they're supposed to be in coverage, but they're still, sucked in from the run. And this is an easy read for Jared, and he's going to place this right over 44, has no idea what's coming. So good anticipation, really good throw from Jared Goff actually right there. Here's the throw now to Sammy. And this is back shoulder again. You get the 1-on-1. Here's cover 2. So you can't really go deep on this coverage. It's good coverage kind of by the Colts. But actually he comes up, and again, it's really cover 1 because in cover 2, both of these guys are going back. So it's kind of cover 1, but it's a little more depth. And here you're going to see Jared. I don't know if Jared looked right. Now he goes right to Sammy here in the 1-on-1. So kind of, again, taking the LaFleur and the guys upstairs saw what, I was saying earlier, like, why don't you run the out route against man like that? Here, strict cover one, everybody's on the board. I don't get why you don't run a post corner route right here and put stress on this safety. But they don't do it. They do a really shitty job of getting open. And I guess Robert just gets no separation on this route. Like, I want more depth. I want Robert to turn it up more towards the field line. And then they freaking have Higbee running the exact same route. So, I mean, I guess with the pressure, like I guess with the box, they couldn't throw the corner route to Robert Woods. Although I wanted it, I wanted a nice corner route right here. But really good defense though by the it's good defense by the Colts, and I guess on 3rd and 3, they try to do the rub concept with Cooper Kupp. So Sammy's going to try to get depth, and then Cooper's going to run behind it. And Sammy, you know, he breaks it off just such a tad early, and the throw is late. It needs to be earlier. So it's, again, a choreographed throw, needs to be earlier, and it's incomplete, and they get a field goal. But that's something that they'll have to work on is, again, you know, look at this. Like right here, Sammy needs to get more depth on this route because he needs to, because it's, you know, since the safety is covering him one-on-one, ball needs to be out right now. You need to have confidence to let that thing go, and Jared doesn't have that confidence. If that safety broke on that, that could have actually been dangerous because it was so damn late. Let's see Todd Gurley over right guard here for some yardage. Let's see if we like this running call. It's just a straight line run again. Let's see the box. They try to punish the box. The box isn't as strong. But here the safety comes in. They're playing cover one all day long. So McVay's gonna take note of that. And here we go. We get a first down here on 3rd and 3. Let's see this throw. It's to Cooper Kupp. It's great defense, though, by the, I think it's cover 8. I think it's some crazy-ass coverage it is. You know, everybody, so basically this guy rotates back. You then have the safety kind of come up and try to make a play. But it's basically a zone coverage. It's basically a zone. So, let's see here 1 second. Want to pause it to check out what kind of coverage it is. It's kind of, let's see what the middle linebacker does. That's where we can tell. Now, everybody's kind of coming up and playing D. I mean, it is kind of like a Tampa 2 variation. I mean, it starts off that way, and then you kind of have your safety have to cover a lot of ground. So it's really well designed, actually. I mean, by the Rams. Because, you know, it's really pass-off coverage, and that's a very, very smart route. You know, he's going the Kupp the entire time, actually. Because now that you think of it, you know, let's look at the landing spot, right? So this safety, when the ball is snapped, he's so far back in retreat that he's really going to have to race to the spot where Cooper Kupp is right here. So, in fact, this is a very, very good call by McVay because here in the cover 2 or the cover 1, what's going to end up happening is the safety has way too much ground and everybody else is just playing zone coverage. No one's playing man. And here you see some rub routes to try to get Cooper away from 27. And that safety actually comes up and actually hurts. Actually, if it's man and 27 gets beat really badly, which he does, that safety actually saves his ass, essentially. You know, if it was really strictly a man-to-man coverage, that safety is going to come up and really save it. Because look at that. That's a great, great route from Tyler Higbee. I mean, that's beautiful pro style. Because he screens the shit out of 27 beautifully. Beautifully done. But 20 is reading Jared's eyes the whole time. And Jared even's like, oh shit, you know. Jared even's like fading away there. What the fuck is going on with Jared Goff? It's like someone put a sprinkler head underneath the Coliseum. Look at Jared. What is this, Jared? Look at Jared. Jared's eyes... Everything is prescribed, though. Every read Jared has done is not been on his own. It's been scripted by Sean McVay, and that was a good play. Again, a great play call. here we see Austin going to run for about 9 yards. It's the same exact coverage, pretty much. I would, again, you got to run a little bit, I guess. So they're just giving the Colts more candy to look at, and then of course Todd's going to run up the middle. That's kind of predictable because they're trying to tire him out now. And again, no push on the offensive line. Colts defense isn't that bad. I mean, this is a Colts defense that's going to improve. They've had no offense all year. They lost a lot of close games last year. What I realize is that, the safeties on the Colts are actually pretty damn good. They're pretty instinctive players. The linebackers look athletic. Like, this looks like a good defense. It's not a lot of name guys, but I know that there's a coaching change now and McDaniels is there. But this is a defense that can actually be pretty damn good. And here's my favorite coverage. I like their defensive coordinator. He calls a lot of cover 1, a lot of aggressive, but this is a great coverage. It's called cover 8. And essentially 8 guys are playing defense here, which is really fucking impressive. I mean, this offense looks near impossible. The only way to beat 8 coverage is if your running back is great like Todd Gurley, okay? So basically, you have 2 deep guys, 4 pass rush, okay? And everybody's covered. So there's only 4 guys here that are going to be rushing the quarterback. Everybody is covered. It is just the ultimate coverage defense. And that's why the Colts were probably able to get off the field a lot because they're playing some cover 8. If I was a defensive coordinator, I would cover 8 everything on 3rd and long. Everything. Because look at this defense. Where the hell are you going to go right here? Where? I mean, you could try to run an out against a man, but everywhere is covered. I'd attack the middle of the field probably, try to get Sammy coming across the middle. I'd probably run 2 slants, and I'd probably hit the second slant guy. That's probably what I'd do. If I had to run like a route here, I'd probably do 2 slants. The snap is really poor, which, doesn't help matters either. And Jared actually makes the right decision and dumps it off to Todd Gurley. So that he actually made the right decision there on cover 8. Essentially here, we get, I believe, we get a really good drive here in the second quarter from the Rams. This is kind of, I believe, the last of what I have to present is this play right here. This is probably my favorite play from the first half. It's again against cover 1, which the Colts love to employ. I don't get why they're being so aggressive with Jared Goff. Like, you should trust your 4 interior linemen. But watch here. Watch, I believe it's 27. He has the responsibility of Cooper Kupp because it's man across the board. And I would use a Telstrator to point that out if I had one, but it's man across the board. So 27, I don't think it's zone coverage whatsoever. And this is obviously the vacated area. This is the vacated area, but look at the creativity of the call. The call is for the play action and for the fake reverse because 27 completely gets held up by all of Todd Gurley and Robert Woods' distraction. So since Gurley and Woods are doing that, 27 is now left in complete dire situation. He, for some reason, completely has a brain fart and forgets about his man. And Jared Goff here is able to hit a wide open Cooper Kupp. I mean, it was a beautiful play design. 27 had a lot of responsibility, and he pretty much did none of his responsibility. So maybe he was playing zone. Well, right now, let me try to think about this for a second. Robert Woods, his responsibility was the deep safety, I think, the guy to the far left. So this is, let's see, Robert Woods. Robert Woods, I think, is this deep safety's responsibility. So he's saying, okay, Robert's going to do something here. That's fine. And essentially now, the whole play is completely lost. I really think that the slot guy needed to go with Cooper Kupp there. that's the way to defend it. He couldn't have gotten caught up in that stuff. You know, if it's cover one, it's cover one man. So, very good call, though. Very difficult to defend. A perfect call for cover one by Sean McVay. A perfect call. Here we see Gerald Everett. And again, we're going to see kind of, again, it looks like a cover two shell, but everybody's playing cover one. But then you see the safety here. Maybe Jared saw this out of the corner of his eye. The great ones would see the late switch of the safety as he's kind of being reckless here and kind of playing his hand and just announcing that this side of the field's going to be wide open. So Jared here, when he sees this out of the corner of his eye, what he can do is obviously look off Gerald Everett, and then it's one-on-one and you just toss it to the big guy, because basically it's a vacated space because of this movement right here before the snap, because of that kind of recklessness. I mean, it's no mystery that Jared's going to be able to throw it to Everett, and even though this defensive line did great work on this play, in fact, the guard got blown up on this damn play. Or let's see, I think it was the center. No, Roger Saffold getting beaten all day long. That's a really good pass rush by 91. He swooped in on him. He used his hands really well. Look at this move here. He crossed his face and a great pass rushing move. And Roger kind of holds on there at the end. And then Gerald Everett, who I think is going to have a really big season next year, he's able to go one-on-one versus a linebacker, make a play. Make a play. Then you see great interior blocking in the middle. Hats on hats. Great block by Andrew Whitworth here, the left tackle. Watch the left tackle here. Great block by Whitworth inside. Saffold actually does a nice job. And everybody gets inside leverage. And it's an easy touchdown for Todd Gurley. Here's a 25-yard throw. Let's see this one. Now they're playing cover two, so now it's strict respect. You notice that about the Colts? And I might do the second half here. Now it's respect. But Sammy Watkins here completely beats his guy. And he sticks it right in cover two. Because it's man-to-man up top. And maybe that corner is going back. Maybe that corner is not playing man, but it looks like he's playing man on Sammy, but I'm not sure if he's playing man or not. It could be cover three, actually. It could be cover three. But again, this hole is vacated. Let's see. Yeah. Linebacker. Nobody is in that hole right there. He gives up on the route because he sees, Todd Gurley coming out of the backfield anyway. It is a zone coverage. The safety's not there. I'm not sure if that's man because he quits on this play. He quits on so it's looking actually like it's cover three because it looks like that corner. Let's see the other corner. Does he fade back? He kind of does as well. So it's completely pass off, zone coverage. It's really sloppy, and the Rams easily can take advantage of that if they're going to play it that way. So again, we're learning on the fly there. If somebody has that answer, whether this is cover two or cover three, let me know. Because again, I'm trying to figure this thing out too. But it's really nice play design, obviously. Jared knows exactly where he's going. Sammy sits it right in the hole. It's just great coaching. Like, Dennison never would have taught Sammy Watkins those things. So, appreciate you guys, listening to the and watching the first part of the Rams film review against the Colts. If there's really good plays in the second half, we'll try to decipher. That's going to be one of the questions I'm going to ask is if this is cover two or cover three with that cornerback. And maybe you guys can answer that question on that last play because it looks like he is not playing man. So we'll have to see there. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one, and thank you.